But as a result, and of course I've traveled with Muhammad Ali. I was blessed to have that opportunity for 17 years. And so I've been around boxing for a long time. And boxing is not my favorite sport, I must say.
It isn't?
No, baseball is.
Is it?
Yes.
Well, you mustn't say that.
Yes, I should.
Boxing is one of your favorite sports, though, obviously.
Well, you can't have two favorites.
One of your favorite sports, but
I like boxing. I like boxing. I like boxers. You know, I like and things like that. But I don't particularly. I wouldn't never be a boxer myself.
Well,
you see, you know what I'm saying?
Connie's a good boxer.
Connie's a great boxer.
We really don't have to have you now that we have Connie Swift.
For sure.
Hi, Connie, and I guess congratulations are really in order because you are now the Forum Splits champion in the lightweight division.
Yes.
And I must say, I was cheering as I watched you,
Thank you.
I was so proud of you.
Can I be honest? Can I be honest? I have to admit, I can't tell a lie. Connie, I tell you what I did. You know, I like you, I like your boxing.
Oh, yeah.
But someone asked me on my way from my place of employment, who do you pick between Kevin Lampkin and Connie Swift?
You did, Earl. No.
You mean you didn't pick Connie?
No, it's not that. It's that Lampkin had me psyched out.
Oh,
You
they
know.
can do that. They can.
Yeah, anybody can psych me out. But when you walked into the ring, Connie was so confident, I made a call back to my place.
Change your mind,
Say,
huh?
hey, wrong beat.
Okay.
Change your mind.
All right.
So it was a great fight.
What
Thank
I
you.
was wondering, I mean, I know that now you're 15-0.
Yes.
You're undefeated and all. And, I mean, has this made a real difference in the way you felt about your career? I mean, did you expect to win?
Yes, I did. I pray to God every time before I get in a fight, and I put my faith in my ability through him, and every time I get in there, I'm very positive.
That's wonderful. Connie, let me ask you this quickly, and then I'd really like to see a clip. We do have a round of that match. Do you have any animosity in your heart against some of the other boxers when you fight them? I mean, do you really feel good about them when you hug them? I mean, are you sincere?
That's in there competing, and personally, I'm just out to win. I'm not out to do any bodily harm, and afterwards, everything's okay. I think I proved that through Calvin Lampkin.
Yeah, I mean, I just wondered because people say that and they really never believe the boxers. I've come to see that it's true, but I would like to see what everybody thinks. I'd like you to talk about a clip from that bout, if you would.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it ready?
Let's see it. Let's see if we can.
I think we have the second round.
This was a
and I'd like
15-rounder
to-
too, wasn't it?
12.
12 round.
12 round.
Okay. All right.
Okay, here you go. So, Connie,
Do you have thoughts in the beginning when you start a fight that I'm going to fill the person out for 3 rounds? I mean, I know some people are slow starters. Are you thinking in your mind, I'll fill the person out, or what?
At times, it all depends on how my opponent come out. This particular time, Calvin Lampkin, you can't take anything away from him. He has a good right hand. He has flattened both of his opponents in the tournament. So I was extremely cautious, but I knew what I had to do in order to win, so I stayed right there on top of it.
Let me ask you this, Connie. One of the things that I noticed during that fight, you did not let him get off with that right hand.
No.
Like you say you were cautious, but it appeared that he had to get set in order to throw that right hand, and you didn't let him get set. Was that one of the keys?
Yes, sir. That was one of the keys. You know, everyone else had been setting back on him and giving him time to sit down and just really throw it. So I knew we had to stay on top of him in order to win, and that's what we did. We stayed on top of him.
So that was your plan then? I mean,
yes, Gene. That was the plan, to stay right there on it.
because I was just wondering. I mean, somewhere along the way, though, did you think to yourself, well, maybe I'll have to change my strategy, or did you really stick to it throughout? Gosh, it could look as if you're going to go on and take him out right here.
He's a very slick fighter, Gene, giving credit to where it's due.
Yeah, people were saying that.
And hey, I had a fight plan. I didn't change it. I stuck to it every now and then. I got it a while, but it's natural. But I settled myself down, and I was able to regroup and just keep the pressure applied.
Was the knockout anywhere in your mind, or did you really want to go the distance? What did you think about that?
No, I had him go on a couple times, but again, I have to say, give credit to where it's due. He was a very slick fighter, and I couldn't take anything from him. And if any time he would have failed, it
would have been fine. I made it easy
nice
for you.
Yes, it would have.
But I mean, this wasn't your plan then, to say, well, hey, I'll go in here and I'll knock him out.
No, Gene, I was prepared to go the whole 12. you know, again, if the knockout came, I would have took advantage of it. But if not, then I was in top shape, so 12 rounds would have been just fine with me.
Because I recall you looked as if you had, I mean, you could go could have gone a few more rounds even after it was over. Is that the way you felt?
Oh, yes, I felt good. If it would have been a 15-rounder for WBC, WBA, everything would have been great.
About how many miles did you run for this a day?
We were running about maybe 5 or 6 miles.
Well, I think this really shows decisively how well you box, no doubt about it. Connie, one thing I'd really like to touch on that's different about your particular situation is that you're in college right now, and you really defy the stereotypical image of boxers who usually aren't supposed to know anything. And here you are, a college student. What are you majoring in, first of all?
Well, right now I'm majoring in business law, and I'm attending El Camino. I just now checked back in school this semester. I had to lay out because I went to camp with Alexis Arguello in his preparation for Aaron Pryor for the first fight, but now I'm getting back on the swing of things.
So, with you being in college, though, like this, and after having won that big purse, I'm wondering, what are you going to do? I mean, obviously, you're championship material. No doubt about it, you'll be champion someday if everything goes well, and I don't see why it should not. What are you going to do when you become champion and you've made the millions, and what are you going to do with college? Are you going to go back? Are you going to continue, or what?
I would definitely like to go back.
Would you?
Yes. You know, boxing is something that you can't always do, but college, you know, you can always go back to college. And that's what I'm looking forward to, going
But I mean, once you make all that money, though, I mean, are you going to really have time to go to school?
Yes, always have time for school, yes.
Then you can be my agent.
Sounds nice, right?
I mean, you really like going to school then?
I enjoy it.
You do?
I enjoy it, especially while I'm boxing, because you sort of get away from boxing. It's good to get away and just relax a little bit and just a different environment.
Because you don't look like a boxer, and certainly your manner is a very calm one, and it also defies the stereotypical image of a boxer. So, I mean, people who go to school with you, do most of them know that you box?
No, I try to keep it quiet.
Do you? Why?
I try to keep it. I just, well, if someone was to come up to me and ask, then I would tell them.
You don't just go around saying, I am the Connie Swift, the one who won the Forum List. Why? You don't want the ladies
No, not
jumping?
really.
I mean, because in all honesty, when women find out that men are in sports, particularly boxing, I've found, I mean, they jump in, and
Is that right?
it doesn't even matter if you don't have personality. You can be crazy, you can be blind. Believe me, you better consider boxing.
That opens a new
They run right into the boxers. So you didn't know this then?
No, I didn't know that.
Will you now go back to school
Yes.
and let the ladies know that you do box? You
Definitely.
will. And also, I found out that you started at an early age. I mean, you started when you were 12.
Yeah, it started pretty early.
Did you know then that you were going to do it professionally, or was it a hobby, or what?
No, I didn't. You know, during the time I was coming up, if you box, you sort of, different environments sort of stayed away, different gangs, you know, if they knew you were taking some type of self-defense. And then it sort of stayed in the blood, so to speak. And I never did know I was going to turn pro, but it happened, and so far, so good.
Okay.
And one thing I'd like to also add is that after winning the championship, you're going to fight at the Hyatt Regency in October, and I'll be promoting you again. And how'd you feel about it, having a lady promote you? Did you?
I felt great, and I wanted to tell you I'm very thankful for you and your staff for allowing me the opportunity to fight upon the Pedora Productions. And I'm looking forward to coming back next month.
Well, thank you, and I'm so happy that you had a chance to stop by and chat with us today, and we will have you back, no doubt, and we're looking forward to seeing you next month.
Thank you.
Thanks.
And honesty is the best policy.
Okay, all right, thank you.
For
So I
sure.
hope you didn't go around putting money on who was going to win it.
No, Don
Since you
King,
said that
I don't fight.
You thought that the other guy was going to win, so you didn't.
No, you know, Kelvin Lampkin had psyched me out. He says, man, I'm going to get in there and I'm going to